Tomorrow's early evening film at 6 is an aqua musical starring the inimitable Esther Williams. Hotly pursued by two potential suitors, she finds the romantic temperature soaring on an island with you.
Coming soon to BBC2, the staggering story of famous footballer Bazza Bagshaw.
His fanatical parents encouraged Barry to take on every sport going. Football.
Kick it, Barry!
Skiing.
Stand up, Barry!
Motor racing.
You want to go for a spin in my car?
Let the mechanic do that, Barry. You're supposed to be driving.
Barry was competitive in everything, even the school dinner queue.
Get out the way. Go on. I have to be seen. I'm famous. Shut up.
And the touching story of the Woolvis family as they undergo a course of televised therapy.
I just want to know if I'm being hostile now. All right.
I don't think so, no.
Well, what does that mean? And what does that mean?
Oh, yes, what does that mean?
It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Oh, that's all right, is it? Well, do that one, Herbert.
No, I have no intention of turning into a performing monkey.
Comedy for spring on BBC2.
Walford and the Square of Mysteries Many and Various is BBC One's destination shortly. While here on 2 in half an hour, the bank clerk with ideas above his ledger faces a crisis of the maternal and legal variety in City Lights. Now on BBC2, Michael Delahaye presents this week's First Sight.
Tomorrow morning there will be a phone-in on Radio Norfolk about the issues raised in tonight's programme. If you'd like to take part, ring county-wide between 11 and 11:30 a.m. The number is 0603 617 321. That's 0603 617 321.
Next week, First Sight examines the financial problems facing Britain's crumbling museum buildings.
Rocky is the name of the pet turtle belonging to American artist Robert Rauschenberg. Now there is another Rocky, the Rauschenberg Overseas Culture Interchange. This project has taken Rauschenberg around the world, working with local artists to produce a dynamic touring exhibition which will culminate with a retrospective in Washington this year. Arena looks at the work of the man who calls himself an archaeologist of the present in The Other Rocky, tomorrow at 9:30 on BBC2.
Good news for music lovers over on BBC One shortly, bad news for the neighbours, as Tomorrow's World examines the latest in all-round stereo. Here on 2 in half an hour, good news for car enthusiasts as William Woolard visits the Donington Museum, Leicestershire. First on BBC2, family matters and a new perspective on the term fashion victim face a bewildered Willie in City Lights. Over on BBC One shortly, except in Northern Ireland, those overgrown schoolboys of St Swithin's discard all remnants of responsibility to embark on some jolly japery on a lad's weekend. Here on 2 in half an hour, the Red Dwarflets find themselves in a futuristic theme park, confronted by an experience even weirder, if it's possible, than looking in the mirror.
New programmes for spring on BBC2.
No, Gerald! It is your horrible and loathsome lust hath done this!
The word sex in the late 20s and early 30s was a dirty word. Nobody talked about sex. It wasn't even mentioned. Blackpool was the Las Vegas of the North. It was a sin city. If you was courting before the war, the only chance of having relations with your girlfriend was to get to Blackpool.
This is my mum and dad before they broke up. They're sitting on a sofa and they're watching TV, cuddling, and this is when they broke up. And my mum's throwing a plate at my dad and there's a plate smashing, and it was just terrifying.
Exploring taboos on 2.
Now Now on BBC2, William Woolard and the team step into top gear.
BBC Grand Prix 91 magazine, the Formula One racing guide, starts here. The circuits, Derek Warwick's in-depth coverage, and Jonathan Palmer's technical analysis on all 16. The personalities, Jackie Stewart's winning memories. The teams, John Watson on how they're shaping up. The drivers, Jean Alesi, the man with the hottest seat this season. The competition, win a top-of-the-range GTI. BBC Grand Prix 91 magazine, in a class of its own.
Now on BBC2, the outer reaches of the ridiculous is our destination for tonight's cosmic undertaking, Red Dwarf style.